Στις 8 Ιουνίου η ελληνική τηλεόραση παρευρέθη σε δεξίωση που έγινε στο σπίτι του γνωστού σε όλους μας επιχειρηματία κυρίου Άγγελου Τσακόπουλου στο Σακραμέντο. Η δεξίωση αυτή έγινε προς τιμήν του Ελληνοαμερικανού Congressman από το New Jersey, Pappas. Τον κύριο Pappas προλόγησε ο κύριος John Σιτιλίδης, πρόεδρος του Western Policy Center, το οποίο εδρεύει στο Σακραμέντο. Ο κύριος Pappas μίλησε στους παρισταμένους για φλεγόμενα θέματα που αφορούν την Ελλάδα, το Αιγαίο, το Πατριαρχείο και γενικά των ανατιγήν ελληνισμών. Στη συνέχεια, μόλις τελείωσε την ομιλία του, άφησε χρόνο για ερωτήσεις και γενική συζήτηση. Εκ μέρους της ελληνικής τηλεόρασης, ο Congressman Pappas ρωτήθηκε καταρχήν για το σκοπό της επίσκεψής του στην Καλιφόρνια. Η απάντησή του ήταν ως εξής.
I was fortunate to be able to go to Los Angeles yesterday and went to a dinner of the Hellenic American Council to honor a colleague of mine, Mike Bilirakis of Florida, and a couple of other folks, and was very honored to meet them and also meet Bishop Anthony, and look forward to even going to San Francisco to visit with him and other folks in the near future.
Η επόμενη ερώτηση ήταν για τα θέματα τα οποία κάλυψε στη σύντομη παρουσίασή του στο Σακραμέντο.
Well, obviously, I've spoken about domestic issues, the tax reform measures that we're in the midst of discussing in Washington and debating, balancing our budget, but obviously, as Greek Americans, concerned about what's taking place in Cyprus at the Ecumenical Patriarchate and the Aegean Sea with the very real threat, not the perceived threat, but the real threat that Greeks have throughout the Aegean Sea on the islands of a possible military threat by Turkey.
Ο κύριος Τζαν Μπογκόσιαν, πρόεδρος του Armenian National Council της Βορείου Καλιφορνίας, ρωτήθηκε για το λόγο της συμμετοχής του στη δεξίωση προς τιμή του Congressman Pappas.
The reason I'm here, Mike Pappas, it's been very helpful in Armenian issues in the past and in present. And second, the reason I'm here, the Armenian National Committee and Greek Western policies works very closely together in Greek and Armenian issues in the Congress, in the Senate, and we're trying to make everything model the way we do it in Sacramento, and hopefully nationwide, rest of the communities, the Armenians and Greeks, they take the issues the way we take. And by doing that, I think we do much better job in U.S. Senate and Congress.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much.
We were very happy to host Congressman Mike Pappas here in Sacramento today. He is a member of the Congressional Caucus on Hellenic Issues and has expressed a very strong desire to be a champion on behalf of U.S. relations with Greece and with Cyprus and for greater religious freedom for the Ecumenical Patriarchate. We've been involved with congressmen such as Mike Pappas and with many senators over the last several years, but especially now the Western Policy Center, which was established as a public policy corporation here in Sacramento, is working from a more policy-oriented perspective to try and have greater impact with the State Department, the Defense Department, the National Security Council, and those bodies in Washington and in New York that help to shape public opinion as well as policy planning to engage in a more wise and more reasonable and more long-term policy towards Greece and towards Cyprus as well as towards Turkey. The Western Policy Center was formed in November of 1994, and we are working with a very distinguished board of directors, including the prominent Greek-American philanthropist Angelo Tsakopoulos. And we are now publishing on a bi-monthly basis the Strategic Regional Report, which is circulated to about 1,000 policy planning and media offices on the East Coast. And we're working to help reshape and redirect U.S. foreign policy in a way that makes sense for our interests in the region, and many of those interests happen to be parallel with those of Greece and Cyprus. We think that Hellenism stands to gain tremendously from our victories, and we will be working with Greek-American organizations and all those individuals and organizations who are concerned with a sound foreign policy for the United States and for human rights for every man and woman around the world.